Our destiny awaits.
So,
what's up guys, it's me, Quovtsin, and today we're continuing the Mythic Plus experiment, or project, you could call it. I'm currently in a Plaguefall 9, got invited to a 9, I actually ended up getting pretty lucky in my weekly vault. As you can see, I got a weapon, as well as I crafted a 210 legendary, and I upgraded my trinket to 197. So I'm currently sitting at 204 item level. So it's somewhat easier for me to get into groups, as well as if I hover over myself on the bottom right here, you can see that I'm at 414 RaiderIO score. And I haven't even done all of the dungeons. I'm currently missing a Plaguefall, as well as a Mists, and the other side at least a +8 or higher. So the progression is there. I pretty much instantly got invited into this +9, so that felt pretty good. And yeah, let's see what this group can do. Hopefully we can clear this without any issues. Plaguefall is one of the likely worst dungeons. Drop that. Let's eat a bit. Help the healer out. Oh yeah, 404 RaiderIO is pretty low. But once I get all these 8s, you get around 90 or 90 IO per... Like, you get around 10 IO per key level. If you complete an 8 on time, you will get around 80 IO. But you get a lot more if you complete it at faster, at like a +2 or something. So it's like 8 times 80, I will get to around like 640, 700 IO after completing all the dungeons. And that should pretty much be enough to get me close to easily get invited into 10s. As well as next week from the vault, I'll hopefully get an upgrade as well. And hopefully I'll get to around 205 item level, which will also pretty easily get me invited into heroic. Let's see these ads. I'm not really focusing that much on DPS right now. I'm like talking and not really focusing. That slime for some reason. They only heal him for a bit, so it's not that big of a deal. And the boss is a bigger deal, of course. Stand in the front like that priest. It's pretty bad that he died. I don't even have a CR. Sure. in there for that. Oh, I got locked. Yeah, this one seems pretty good. Priest face dying into slime wave and died. Like immediately. That took forever to reset all of this cast. Lucky, I guess. So yeah, we're slowly progressing through like the IO ladder, I guess. We're slowly getting into 9s, and then over time we'll continue going higher and higher. And over time, well, you'll quickly catch up and get to like pretty high item levels, and you'll be able to get your Keystone Master achievement.
Intruders, you will be devoured whole.
Okay, let's see what happens. Use my blink there. Okay, no one died to this hit. That's a good sign here. I used my ult time way too late there. Okay, we actually got this, but holy damn, that was painful. Look, I'm here playing a frost mage and I'm still doing so much damage.
All of Maldraxxus will pay for what they
Also, following my last week, I got a Mist 7 key, which is a very easy key to do. So obviously if you're overgeared and you already like have a clear idea of the dungeons, you could also quite easily just grab your key and push that to a level where you wouldn't normally get invited. Like just easily get the 7 key and get it to a 10 quite easily, and then maybe even higher. So that is also something I might attempt to do this week, we'll see. Like since I am missing a Mist, a Plaguefall, and the other side, I will pug this, and after that I'll pug the other side, and then I'll leave the Mists for my own key and see how far I can get with that key. I need to step on these to make them despawn. Apparently no one knew that, they just left them there, which would have been a big problem. And one thing you can use to your advantage if you have a decent healer is this gives you 25% haste, as you can see. So you can use this to your advantage to do more damage. But obviously if you trust your healer, which I kind of don't, but I'll still do it anyways. Using these canisters to your advantage to explode for a lot of damage on the mob. We're literally not using them at all, which is a shame. Oh boy, that's a big fucking hole. You need to go with Slime first. It has an aura that reduces damage taken by 75%. I'm gonna use rounds here. Gonna be a big white though. Let's murder this line first. Okay, now we can start actually doing damage. Where do we even respawn? On the first boss? Oh, it starts. Okay. Yeah, we need to wipe it. It's too big of a pull for no reason. I wonder what he's talking about, like who pulled extra, like he literally walked in. I'll have to look back at the video afterwards what happened, but I'm pretty sure he just like walked in and pulled everything. Very dumb idea. Amazing. Walked into me. standing there. He's doing no damage at all. He like queued up with the Demon Hunter, so probably a friend that's getting boosted. Demon Hunter has... He's done some dungeons, right? Randomly dead again. Wait, who is this guy? Oh, I'm gonna finish casting. I need to step on these slimes. I'm gonna die to it. Almost. Yeah, last week I actually had such clean runs throughout the whole dungeons. Like I managed to do three plus each of these keys.
More test subjects. Unleash the plague.
But right now it seems really weird. Like this run is so much different from the ones last week. They're so much harder. A lot more mistakes are being made by the people. Just people keep dying left and right. We already have 14 deaths. Crazy. It's 9 already, elo hell. Like it is. Let's go up there.
I will dissect you myself.
Probably just gonna die too. The guy's exploding. If he actually keeps them in, holy Jesus, this tank and everyone else dies. Wow. This is so crazy. What is this done? Just need to slow this guy down so he doesn't make any. These are the funny runs, I guess, that everyone is worried about all the time. We're gonna be really sad if we don't time this. Probably gonna happen though. I'm expecting this boss fight to be really messed up. Further boy, so when they actually come here. Why is he just shooting from there? It's really so scared to walk into this line. slime, obviously. One that has the damage reduction on it. I don't have any macros here. I don't have like a Quovtsin interrupt macro. I haven't been bothered with doing them yet. This is actually not a texture you can like cast through this tree. This tank at least knows how to do this boss. But this boss is all about the tank. If the tank somewhat knows what he's doing, then it's fine. I guess we're immediately one. Tank him so that he doesn't permacast this. If it's casting that, you'll wipe immediately. If your tank is not on top of him, you need to interrupt it yourself. You can just step on those. It's gonna jump one more time. At 33, I guess. Dodge on lunges. So I'll make sure I interrupt that for him. Just keep those things in mind whenever you're running these dungeons, so that you're not like completely ignorant to what's happening, and you can save yourself a wipe. Like, sure, it's the tank's job, and if you wipe, it's the tank's fault, but if there's any way you can prevent this kind of things, you should make sure you do. The rogue is dead again. Why am I not surprised? And why is he dead all the way over there? Okay. Never mind. The only bad thing is that since we didn't wipe there, like this tank or anyone else won't know what's going on, so he did not learn like what he was supposed to do, right? So it'll take him a few times of wiping this kind of thing to make him realize what he should be doing on this boss. Just try to rip him out of the graph. Kind of interesting. Would have been pretty high hit if that worked. I guess it doesn't. Any stuns? I was way too late, buddy. Like, I love how each group has like a different path. I've literally never went this right side. Wow, this guy just scared me pretty hard. Oh, now we're pulling this. Interesting. I just used my frozen orb. I just used my frozen orb. I'm like a pretty small pool because actually it's so hard in these bugs to know what's happening. If I would have known we were gonna pull this, I obviously wouldn't have used my frozen orb on that. Cooldown usage can be pretty hard in these runs. You just never know when you should be using your cooldowns, because you don't know what the tank is gonna do. In higher keys, like all of the routes are pretty like done. You know where you're gonna go, what you're gonna kill, so you can already like make an assumption on when and where to use cooldowns.
Akarak not been so foolish. Had he reached out and seized the plague, the House of Eyes would still stand. I will correct his mistake. All will suffer, as the House of Eyes has suffered.
I think you need like 82% to go down or something. Not entirely sure. And here you need to make sure that when she summons the little spiderlings, that you kill them as soon as possible, or they will one-shot someone. Yeah, the stealthlings. Okay, they're spawning here, they need to die before they finish their cast. Or else someone's gonna die. Someone is gonna die. Hope it's not me. Yep, goodbye. But it's so obvious that these people don't really know what is happening. More still things coming in. I can't do this because I was just looking if they're coming at me so that I could like preemptively try and ice block. You can either like stun the stealthlings cast from the what's the name of the mob? This Brood Ambusher. She casts it, so you can stun that or interrupt it in any way. You cannot interrupt it with an interrupt, but like a knockback, stun, or anything. And once she summons them, you need to make sure to kill them as soon as possible, or stun them with an AoE. I'm gonna keep my frozen on. The stealthlings are coming. I think it's that you don't see who they're targeting with the ambush, but if you kill a few of them, the person can survive. Like the priest got very low on health there. Thanks to the fact that I killed a few of them before they jumped. If all of them jump on one person, that person is dead. How many times has this rogue died? 7 times. That is insane.
Stop me. My blades will rend your flesh.
The priest does not know what's happening. I need to walk to come here. Jesus. The priest is gonna get webbed very soon. I can use my copies to summon all of them. an eye on him so that I can get him out of the web once he gets wet. Yep. I have to do everything here. This is so crazy. Jesus Christ. I hate this priest so much. I literally hate this priest. I'm gonna have to tell him after this that he needs to group up. I can still him. Die, of course. This voice. What a painful run. Alright, this tank is calling out the priest, telling him that it's his first time here. But honestly, you can make an argument that the infantry is here for the first time as well. He also made a few mistakes that he shouldn't have done. Tank shouldn't even be tanking them.
I must get closer.
But I don't have my AoE legendary. Much more fun. I'm actually gonna pull these because the tank doesn't want to sword with.
Minions, time to feed. Rise, servants of plague. The mother of plagues.
I don't know why the tank is mad that I'm pulling them if that's what you're supposed to do here. Can't tell him right now, but I'll tell him afterwards. One got very confused there. Probably not. Infectious Rain's gonna go crazy here. Scott's back in the ass there. I love it. This dungeon is amazing. People really like to panic on this boss. It was unfortunate that we got a quaking just as the slime tentacles were about to crash. But in that scenario, it's much better to just take the quaking damage instead of obviously taking the slime damage, because that will most probably one-shot you, whereas the quaking will not. But there's still a lot of space, and you don't really need to panic like that. Monk just panic rolled, and panic rolled right into a tentacle slap. So just keep a calm head, I guess, and just relax. This is the Mythic Plus set spool that everyone talks about. Which is pretty terrible. But it all stems from knowledge. Like, people really don't know what they're doing. Like, the priest was lucky that I actually helped him get out of the web, just because I knew it was gonna come. And I cannot really type it during the fights. Yeah, the Demon Hunter tank Onykus also didn't really know what he was doing as well. Right, to make sure you push the boss to 66% and 33% as fast as possible so that the infectious rain doesn't go crazy. We'll actually go for the boss here to push it. Yeah, she was just about to cast it. You need to stand just by where the first tentacle is gonna crash, and then like once it crashes down, just move where it was. And the rogue is dead again. Holy moly, who is this guy? About small guys anymore. I'll just use my CDs to push this. Frozen Orb is gonna deal with them. Fast for the next infectious rain. Going for it at least. Get a few ticks of damage. Should be fine. Here, I would rather focus on trying to dodge the flaps. I should not be standing on top of him. There's just a frozen orb to wave these guys down. Wow. need to stop dying to this easy place crash mechanic. Focus on dodging. Don't care about the ads, they'll get cleaved down. Make sure they're not in melee range of you to one-tap you, and you're fine. Yeah, this rogue is disgusting actually. I'm having fun. It's actually pretty fun. Fun to watch these people. Fun to watch. Like, it's funny to see them just panic around. Running around like headless chickens. Stay calm, dodge the tentacles, and push the boss when necessary. But you shouldn't be casting more than one plague thingy. I'm not gonna actually use commands. Here. We're all alive, so we should be. I wonder for how long we're all alive. Mate, this rogue is literally probably standing inside those guys. Oh, that's a big wave. That's a yikes. This is the biggest yikes I have ever seen. Just said that tank went the wrong way, but it's not the tank's fault. You are the one that's supposed to be going the right way. Because you have the ads. Like, how can you DPS the ad if you die to a tentacle? Like the ad is not a problem. Especially not in when she's submerged, she doesn't do the plague crash thing or whatever the tank needs to soak. Yeah, just don't die. The tank is right this time. Don't die. I really want to know who this rogue is. And why is he doing less DPS than the healer? Oh, I just got picked up the... I'm terrible. Holy shit, I cannot do anything as a frost mage. Crazy. Okay, we got 66. That's unfortunate that it actually is summoned the now. That's fine. Okay, to move to there. Always need to move towards where the first tentacle is spawned. What is happening here? What is happening? Who says it's not gonna happen again? Last try, yeah. There's only so many wipes you can take on this boss. It's crazy. Actually, wouldn't mind like not completing this dungeon. Like I want to complete it, obviously, but the thing with RaiderIO is that having it shown on your character that you failed a Plaguefall 9 by 20 minutes, like that's not great. That's not good. And that's also one of the problems in Mythic Plus at this moment, that I don't care too much about IO score. But people will leave dungeons at the first sign that it's not gonna get timed because they care about the IO score more than about completing the dungeon. But it's less prevalent now since everyone like has a decent IO at this point. Like, I know that on my Shaman I have achieved my goal of getting all 15s, so I don't care about not timing dungeons anymore. Like, I can go ahead and do +2s and not time them and not really care. I'm actually going to scroll down for a second. That doesn't scroll. I'm just gonna use my splitting ice cleave to kill this. Move a little bit more. Where's this rope going? So low that last we kill an ant, another one spawns. Pretty insane. It's fast. alive still. So far away though. That's crazy. There we go. What a pain, Jesus, what a pain. What a painful dungeon. But at the same time, it was so fucking funny. It's actually a funny run. So yeah, there you have it. This is the struggle, I guess. But I know that these people, after such a hardship, like you saw this bull, like no one died. Ooh, this is my best in slot conduit. I really needed it. It's very nice. I'm so sure that this priest is never gonna die to a plate crash ever again. And this rogue is a lost cause, so that's pretty much it. But yeah, the struggle continues. You'll need 2 more dungeons to get everything out at a 7, 8, 9. And that's probably where I'll leave it this week, and from there I'll see what we do next. Maybe a Casanatra heroic, or do some more dungeons. Have some fun around these lower keys. Even though it was a struggle, it was still pretty fun. You can get a good chuckle out of it. Well, hopefully you will also have a chuckle, learn something, learn from the other people's mistakes. Like, you learn a lot more if you do the mistakes yourself. You just ask, like, what happened? Like, why did we die? You just need to move, don't worry about the ads. Like, whatever, just... That was so strange that that ad actually meleeed me from so far away. Like, I was pretty far away from the ads, but yeah. I was the only ranged DPS there that could actually deal with the 3 ads that spawn in the intermission. But so much more important to worry about dodging the tentacles than killing the ads. Like, the ads can be dealt with later, or just cleave down. Boss is the priority, she needs to phase as soon as possible because of the infectious rain. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something. I hope we all learned something. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.